We got William as the first one in here. What's good? Big right after Button Creations, probably by Playtime. What's good? How you guys doing? Pablo in the building. Top 10. The top 10 might turn into a top 20, but I think last time there was like maybe 20 or more points on the board. There was a whole lot, so we'll see what happens this time.
Chambers.
Top 10 has been growing like because it's absurd. Yeah, everyone's out of pocket. Exactly. Bick, you're definitely not the only sane one. I'm staying out of prison. We'll see. We will see. But yeah, we about to get started. If you are in here for the first time or you don't know how it works, just let me know in the chat and I'll explain everything. Just sign up for the online course. Can't wait to get the melodies right. Shout out to you. And of course, if you sign up for the online class, you get priority in these live streams, meaning you don't have to wait in line and you don't have to pay to skip the line. So all the class members can play their beat at any time. If you're not a class member and you want to play it immediately, you could skip the line. Otherwise, you could send to the just regular email and you'll be added to the queue of beats that I have in my email. Right now, it shouldn't be too bad. Let's check. We got 20 beats in the email. 20 beats to start with. All right. So the first person to go, as I said, would be members of the online class, starting with Pablo, who's always the first. He literally sends the second that I post it. All right. Said Pablo the rapper, though. This might be a rap song. Might be the one from the webinar.
My whole last life they been telling me I shouldn't rock the boat and I should stay humble. The same niggas that be talking down, trying to come around and show that fake loving. Why the fuck I gotta listen when these pussy niggas too afraid to make trouble?
I meant to ask you, at the webinar, did you mix this? And if you did you do an FL or what was the process for mixing the vocal?
Backstabbers and cash grabbers, niggas switching up over a pay double. Loyalty this and loyalty that, but bitch nigga, where your loyalty slide? Niggas thinking they invincible, but I can guarantee you ain't too loyal to die. I don't know about these other niggas, but I guarantee that I'll be loyal to mine. So I gotta say it again, I'm making a plan, you're never too loyal to die. My whole thing is why I gotta play dumb when I know that I'm better than you. My whole thing is why they expect me to lie.
So yeah, someone else mix it? That's interesting. Wait, so you produced it and wrote it and rapped it and everything else? That's cool.
I was raised a defender of truth, simple as ABCs, but for some odd reason my letters they ain't getting through. If everyone's special, then nobody is, so why would I make an exception for you? Bunch of mediocre niggas really trying to fit me inside of a neat little box. I love how you think you're my competition, I'm afraid that ain't shit but a cute little thought. I was taught to see the beauty in things, I've still never witnessed a beautiful loss. And I don't think this shit a revelation, I consider it more like some music forgot. I've been lied on by niggas I thought I could trust was nothing but.
Said Mikey So Christian would not approve. We gotta ask Tim, but he said he's at Bible school right now or something.
Hey, where I thought there was love. You think it's a happy home till you see all the shit that you niggas swept under the rug. You feel in your heart of hearts that the shit isn't right. You feel deeply disturbed in your gut. And yeah, you got comfortable, now there ain't nowhere to hide. Absolutely ain't nowhere to run. Loyalty this and loyalty that, but bitch nigga, where your loyalty slide? Niggas thinking they invincible, but I can guarantee you ain't too loyal to
Shout
die.
Out to Pablo.
I don't know about these other.
We rarely hear him rap, but when we do, it's fire. I was listening to him most of yesterday while I was planting ginger. Do you have to ask your father, hey dad, can I listen to Mikey So Christian while I plant ginger? Or like, does he just have a pass now? You could just listen to Mikey So Christian whenever. I went on my way to a chiropractor appointment. Better hope you don't get arrested today. We got William up next. Let's see if he adds to his life sentences or not. There's Tim. this be cool if it wasn't so distorted? I think so, yeah. Also, William, what do you, when the ginger grows and stuff, what do you use it for? You make like tea or like something else? We'll do an octave check. Tea, fire. It's not out of key. It's just really distorted. You know, it's a pass. He's not getting arrested or adding a life sentence or anything. 808 831. What's that mean? Oh, here it is. Excessive thank you, Pablo. I love this list. We got everything on here. Excessive distortion. Yeah, so we're not gonna take away a life sentence, but we're also not gonna give you a life sentence. So you're gonna stay where you are. So it's not worse, but it's not advancing you. But that's better than another sentence. So I think, yeah, with less distortion, it could be a cool beat. JT says, what is going on? We have, this sounds like a JT beat. Low Jacks in the building. Was good. Joe Biden, good luck. Next up, we got the first one from Tim. Can you send 20 for 2 beats? Yes, you could skip the line as many times as you would like. That's how you get the Wendy's 4 for 4 award. There's a community service option, Bic. Twisted, Kevin, already sick. Damn, Mojack. This is fire. Really like the melodies on it. Discrimination against JT. Bro, what is that, a saxophone? Whatever it is, goes crazy. Shout out to Tim. Really stepped it up with the melodies on this one. Some effects in there, okay. Well done, Tim. He's at school right now and watching the stream or something like that. But shout out to you. Thank you for sending. We have Antonio in the chat. Up right after Tim. Thank you for sending and skipping the line. See what we got here. I'm at home doing this. Oh. This is dope. I think it has everything it needs. I would just change that hi-hat out because it sounds a little like scratchy, like a, you know what I mean? And like go for more of a, if that makes sense. I am a fan of the kick and the snares. An electric guitar is good too. I would definitely put some more effects on it so it doesn't sound scratchy either. I recommend some reverb, maybe some chorus at a lower mix level, and some delay just so it doesn't sound too scratchy. Also turn the guitar down a tiny bit, turn the piano up, because the guitar is kind of drowning out the piano. It's a nice emotional melody. Jeff in the building. Shout out to Antonio. Thank you for sending. Yeah, just two things. Change the hi-hat sound so it's not too scratchy and add some effects to the guitar and lower the volume of it. Kicking 808's dope. Love the 808 pattern. Love the kick sound selection as well. I think it hits. Yeah, just those two things, the hi-hat and the guitar. But thank you for sending and skipping the line. Appreciate you. Tim is having a homeschooling debate. Why did I just get an ad? JT, they know you're in the UK. All right, next up we got JB, Joe Biden, the president himself. Here we go. Hold on, let me see if I can help you out real quick. Where can we find Chambers kit? ChambersMixedIt.com. You can see in the description of this live stream, I think there's a link to Iconic too, so you could just click that and that will take you to my sound kits. Alright, so that's in G sharp. Hold on, we gotta do some science. Hold on. Is Joe Biden even here? Is this worth it? Let me see. So if I cut that down, how much? They're all different prices on the website. Just look on the website, you'll see everything. So this is G sharp. Let's add that. Okay. Bring this back. Turn this down. So that was D sharp, right? This is at D sharp, and that beginning part was at G sharp. So you want those to match. I'm not going to pitch the beat differently. So if I want to bring that, I'm going to go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or we could go up 7 probably. So let's see. Oh wait, I got to make it unique. No. Damn. Okay, make this unique. Let's go down 5. That's something that I do where if I have a little sample thing in the beginning, it transitions much easier into the beat if they're the same key. So this is D sharp minor. You know, this is G sharp. So I drop that one down to D sharp. And it makes it so it kind of like flows into it. It's a little trick if you ever want to try it. I think I teach that in the sampling course. I love that open hat. Yeah, probably turn the 808 a tiny bit down. Keep it loud, but not too much. What am I missing here? I had someone recorded on my beat, and I re-listened, noticed that one of the notes in the melody was off grid. Now you can't listen to it. Damn. Which bell, Pablo? Like the bell or the don 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 don? I don't really like the tubular bell. And the counter melody with the piano is cool too. Shout out Joey B. The tubular bell hit that hits every 4. You don't like it? I like it. Damn. I mean, it works for the style that he's doing, like Detroit type. Let me see. LoJack, let me make sure I don't forget you. I have you coming up pretty soon. But first, we got Lush in the chat. 2 for 2. Let's get it. Thank you for sending and skipping the line with a beat called WA 182 BPM. That's crazy. I'm at the dealership. I got the whole stream on the TVs right now. Just imagining that. The melody on this is tough. I think just like the other beat I was talking about with the hi-hats, hi-hat sound selection is one of the most important things to get right, because hi-hats are the most consistent, repetitive thing that you hear over and over and over. So it has to be the right sound with this. Again, I would want to go for like a more trap tight hi-hat. Oops. Like that kind of style. Strings go crazy. I like the overall drum bounce. I'll just change that hi-hat. We can't use third-party VSTs in it. Where's JT? Yeah, I like the drum energy. Really just changed the hi-hat. Maybe added a open hats layer with the kick on some of the hits. LoJack is recommending that everyone gets on the iPad and gets Logic, because he's been doing that for a minute. Shout out Lush, 1 out of 2. Let's see how the other one goes. It's also called WA. Or maybe you start all the beats with WA, it seems like. 156 BPM. I can't believe Jeff is in the chat right now. Which DAW did I start with? Audacity. Just kidding. FL. This one is another really good one with the melody. I like the hi-hat this time. I might change the 808 just so it comes through the mix a little bit more. It sounds like it's... Let me see. Sounds like you get a little bit more something out of the 808. Big. Oh my goodness. Get the reverb. Stop doing this to yourself. worries come with the snare's the issue. I like the snare. I think it fits for this type of beat. But I'm hungry. Okay, Big. If you want to make the same mistake and not learn, that's a you problem. But I don't know what to tell you at this point. You need the reverb. You want to hear how good it sounds, though? Listen. This is what you're missing out on because you want to get Wingstop, boneless, or whatever you get. Just get reverb already. I'm telling you. $54. Shout out Lush. 2 for 2 today. I really like both of them. I think this one only critique was bring the 808 out a little bit more. Maybe you want to saturate it so there's more harmonic content, or use a different sound, something like that. But the melody is great, structuring is great. Love the snare, all that stuff. Shout out to Lush. Thank you for sending. And skipping the line, we got JT up next, followed by LoJack. Do I need to pay even though I bought the course? You're an active member of the online class, then you have priority in any stream. Lush, appreciate you too. Also, I meant to ask the chat, what do you guys think is the absolute worst DAW? Because we're talking about all the DAWs that people use. What do you like? Is there one that's just the worst, absolute bottom of the barrel? Tough. The drum bounce is really good. Favorite instrument on here is definitely the cowbell. Only thing I would change is the brass. Just a better sounding brass sound probably. We got BandLab, Reaper, Reason looks nuts, FL Studio. Okay, you can go ahead and log out of YouTube, close the app, shut down your phone, all of that stuff. Man, Lush for that like melodic guitar thing. I was thinking like Rod Wave probably. BandLab that bad? Can you even make beats in there? That's crazy. I don't think I've ever seen someone use it before. But shout out to JT. Thank you for sending. Next up, we have LoJack. Thank you for sending and skipping the line in the super chat. Mr. Logic Pro on the iPad. Cakewalk. Pablo, did you just put JT in the timeout? I mean, C-Pain in the timeout, my bad. Bass movement on this is tough. Oh, he does this on an iPad? I don't know. That's pretty crazy though. Makeup commercial type beat again, really? Whoa, that little guitar thing was tough. Hold on. Let me testing. Okay, I got scared for a second because I was hearing clicks and pops and I was like, oh my god, my life is over. But it's actually in the beat to add some flavor to it. This part, just the bass and the drums. Shout out LoJack, that has so much power in it, and all done not just in Logic but on an iPad. Crazy. Thank you for sending Skip the Line and letting us hear one of those there. That was awesome. The kicks and the snares and iconic, two of the greatest sounds ever made. Just putting that out there. Shout out to JT. Where's C-Pain? I didn't time him out that long. Alright. Exotic, let me make sure I don't forget you. Thank you for also sending. Let me see who's immediately up next. It probably is Exotic, isn't it? Yes, let's get it. With a beat called Lifestyle. Thank you for sending and skipping in the super chat. Let's hear it. Good melody so far. This is solid. This is really clean. Aphrodite in the building. And the iPad is crazy, yeah, right? I like the bells on this one. There seems to be like a debate between people who like bells and who don't. I think if they're not overused and they're used with the correct pitch and at the right timing, I like them. Oops. Yeah, I like the variation in the melody, like just clicking around randomly in here, and there's a pad sound, there's like the synth sound, there's the piano sound, all spread out. Well done, good on the structuring. The drums hit, it's clean bounce, leaves plenty of room for the artist too. I would say Shoreline more than Future. The bounce reminds me a bit of Ric Flair drip. Doesn't everything that's 100 BPM do that? The chiropractor won't let you submit a beat today? Yeah, because he doesn't want you to be running around after you get arrested, so maybe it's for the best. Shoreline was the focus on that? Yeah, no, you definitely got that type of vibe. Shout out to Exotic, even though the tag says Exotic. That's such a crazy story. Alright, next up. We got David, thank you for sending and skipping the line with a beat called AO AO 178 BPM.
Fucking happy it's you're too cold.
Is that a pan flute? I like that. Did I just get the first click and pop in like 5 streams? No way. That's crazy. Maybe this beat is special. Yeah, I mean, you could pick the melodies up, especially like right here where the drums stop and it gets a little bit quiet. I want to hear that pan flute louder. I would chill out probably on the cymbals because there's just a lot of them. Yeah, I feel like you could use a kick that comes to the mix a little bit more. I think this part, like what you're doing with the snares and just how they start quiet and then just raise up in volume and velocity is really cool. Like I was saying before, watch how quiet it gets right here. Like there's a choir in there, it sounds really nice, so just make sure that people can hear that, raise that volume. Yeah, shout out to David. Thank you for sending this beat. Appreciate you. Solid drum bounce too. Let me see. Where was I at? Back to the list, which we have 35 beats in the email currently. Let's go. Like the stream if you haven't. It sounds promising. This is dope. It's just the drums are kind of soft. Beautiful melody. Mainly like the kick, it just feels like there's something holding it back just a tiny bit, and you could really have that punch, like, so you could feel it. Like right now you could hear it, but you can't feel it, you know what I mean? Like you have everything perfect. Just need that kick to come through. And another thing, definitely you wanna have some sort of section where the kick isn't hitting with the 808, because so far I've heard kick 808, layer. A part with just the kick, or maybe a part with just the 808 would be nice. And then when you do combine them, there's gonna be certain times where you might go up an octave with the 808 or do something like that, and then the kick is gonna sound really weak. If you flip the polarity of the kick when the 808 does that, then you're gonna make sure that the kick hits there. Like Playtime just said, at the higher notes, couldn't the polarity kicks be reversed? Exactly. What email should I send the beat to? You can send it to chambers@chambersmixedit.com. You're going to see that in the description of this live stream. You could be added to the list of emails emails in my beats in my email. Like I said, there's about 35 right now. You'll just be added to that list. Unless you want to skip over all those people, then the instructions are in the description. Why reverse the polarity? Basically, like, let's take a kick from Iconic to like this guy. You could layer it with the 808, and on a good portion of the notes it's gonna hit normal like that. But sometimes when you change the pitch of the 808, usually when you go up higher, like, I don't know, like a G, an A, whatever, in a higher octave, it reacts to the kick waveform in a different way. But when you flip the polarity, which is pretty much taking this and flipping it vertically, for some reason it makes it so the kick will hit harder with that higher 808 note. So what I'll do in some of my beats is have two kicks, one that is regular and one that's reverse polarity, and I'll go through my pattern with the 808. Let's say the first three are cool, then the 808 goes up an octave over here. I'll test it. Oh, the kick doesn't sound hard over here. Try it with the reverse polarity one. Boom, now it's hitting, and that's how I'll leave the pattern. A lot of people don't know that though. So if the kick feels weak when the 808 goes up, just clone it, reverse the polarity, and then add it to the pattern. Pablo, what just happened? Should I click? Do I want to know what he said? I just completely missed that. That might be crazy. But yeah, shout out to Contrast. Thank you for sending. That was dope. Pablo's working overtime right now, but I'm not sure why. He's spammed the same comment 10 times. No, I'm talking about the other guy. Alright, yep, no, good on Pablo. This might be my favorite today. This is tough. JT, how are you even? I have ads turned off on the live stream. How is that even happening? But maybe it's a sign to you specifically. It's in the chat. What? They put ads in the chat now? Wait, what the hell? What? Just like, why is the browser so wide right now? Let me get that out of there. Yeah, I think this is top one right now. It's been happening to me too. You're also getting advertisements from Europe. It does sound like a beat from a Nintendo game for sure. But yeah, that was dope. I'm bringing Pablo with me. Next up. Speaking of Michael Jackson, Aphrodite, we have someone called MJ Jr. up next. Jeez, wow. I don't... Do I want to play that? Alright, everyone, turn your volume down now. I'm just warning you. It would be fire if it wasn't this distorted. Should this be like jail time or what? Who's even on the 808 force anymore? I don't even know besides Pablo and Savvy. I think Frenchie's still there. But do you guys think this is a crime? He said, "Damn my ears" in all caps. Yeah, it might be. It's literally breaking the stream. How do you send the beat? Send to chambers@chambersmixedit.com. You can send to the main line or skip the entire line if you want, but all the instructions are in the description. This is a crime.
808 violation. You're going to jail. Time to take him away, boys.
I mean, so what's that at 808, 831? Now, what's the sentence, though? Do we think community service, a fine, a year or less, 2 to 5 years? JT says nothing wrong with the beat. How much? I mean, it can't be. I don't think it's worth more than 2 years. Maybe like a year or less, right? 808, 3581. That's what I'm going to go with for now. But I'll see what you guys say. It's the first mail from the description. Chambers@chambersmixedit.com. This is cool. Yeah, literally just turn it down. The melody's hard, bass is hard, all that stuff is great. It's just like crazy. Why is the master clipped so low? What do you even mean by that? What does that sentence even mean? Next up. 100% has potential. I agree with that. I think I heard this one before. This was definitely in the stream, right? Regardless, it's dope. I think nah, he was a class member briefly and then he dropped out, but it's cool. I would turn the 808 up on this. Maybe it was sent in the community, I don't know. But like just the 808, because if you turn up the master volume then it gets too loud, but just the 808, a tiny boost on it and leave everything else. ASAP Rocky, yeah, why not? I mean, you know me, I love a saxophone beat, so shout out to Rick, the director. Thank you for sending that. Let's see. Will I be able to find? No. Alright, if your name is Louis, L-O-U-I, and you're in the chat, please let me know. I gotta figure out where you sent from. And for anyone who does skip a line, make sure that you put your email in the Cash App or PayPal so I can find you easily. But L-O-U-I, if you're here, let me know and I'll play your beat. Alright, next up. We got a beat called Streetwise. Jeff. Does this also remind you of Ric Flair drip? I think the drums are there and then the overall like drum patterns is cool. I think it's the sound selection that might throw people off. Just needs like a better synth sound or something. Yeah, the drums are fine. I think the kick could hit harder in certain spots, but mainly just the sound selection, using some different lead and making it so it's not too repetitive across the beat. I like the piano that you added. I think that fits well, but yeah, really that's it. I feel like it's too simple. Simple works as long as you have the right sound. If you try to do simple with a sound that doesn't really cut it, then it's not gonna work. But you could have like a 3 to 4 note melody and make it work as long as it sounds good enough. Like it could be catchy. You just gotta have the right sound. All right, did we find? You sent one big bet. Louis sounds super French. Did we find him yet? I don't think so, but we'll wait for him. Bic, here we are. We got Bic and we got LoJack. Who sent first? LoJack sent first. Thank you for sending and skipping the line. 2 for 2 today. Let's get it.
shows how stupid a crook can be. Imagine him thinking you could be Superman.
He's doing this on an iPad. Yeah, no, that's crazy. Shout out to you. 2 for 2 hits today. Both done on Logic on iPad. Does a sprinkler sound like water? Like a garden? Is it? Am I hearing it right now? I hear a lot of textures, but it all comes together really nicely. There's, yeah, no, I definitely hear that sprinkler. That's dope. Tim is back. Cyrex88 was good. Block official, yeah, just check the description. And Taurus is in Auto-Tune is in here. Did we find Louis yet? What kind of studio monitors? KRK 10s. Well, he's the G4s, I think. I don't think, has anyone found Louis? I have no idea who that is. Griselda, absolutely. Tim, come on, Pablo. He just got here. Shout out LoJack. Yeah, that was fire. Super impressive though with the iPad skills. So we had Bic up next. I'll have to see if this has a kick that actually hits. Well, you're just gonna keep telling him that he needs to turn the 808 up. Wait. Lewis is Louis. Okay, thank you, LoJack. Appreciate that. Okay, Lewis OGK. Can you tell me the very first half of your email? Just how it starts so I can look you up and find the beat that you sent. Thank you. Alright, where's Paulo at? How do you feel about the, oh, I was just about to ask him how you feel about the bell. He said this is tubular bell abuse. It is a lot of bells, bro. Louis, can you give me like the full I mean, not full. Just give me the whole email without the @gmail.com at the end. So like the full name, because I looked up what you sent, but nothing came up. JT. All right, thank you. Look that up. Yeah, you can still turn the 808 up. Maybe turn the melodies down a tiny bit for the 808 to have more room. You're literally almost there. It's just a pinch. But yeah, I like the structuring. Different sounds, pad sounds, synth sounds, piano sounds, whatever. But yeah, the bell, I would chill out with the bell, probably. Is there a queue? Yes, we go in order based on who sends first, unless you skip over the entire line. But all the instructions and how it works are in the description. Let me see. I knew Louis sent, or I know Louis sent. Where am I at? I had to type in that whole thing. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, there we go. This is Louis. Shout out to LoJack for helping me find him. Interesting. The key is B. $547 class. Paulo just makes stuff up. Only listen to 40% of the things that he says. Reverb or distortion, those are two completely different things. At 200%, I am not hearing that. No. Boom, boom. Wait, is the Yeah, I think it's just detuned. There's like something that's bothering me. I think the main thing to work on would be just simplifying it. Because like some people said, it sounds a little bit busy. For me, the main thing is just the repetitiveness of the piano. Just the don't like over and over and over. Just taking a break from that would be really nice for the listener. The chances of getting my beat played are hella low. It depends on how you want to play the game, I guess. If you're a class member, there's only like 6 class members that are usually in the live streams. I don't know why more people take advantage, but that's cool. You could skip the line, but otherwise the list, like if someone were to send a beat right now, let me see how bad it is. It can't be that. There's like 44 beats in the email. And then there's some people skipping the line as well, such as Button Creations, who I thought you said you're not doing this today. He's about to risk it all. I don't think he sent the beat yet, but we'll wait on that. He said he doesn't want to go to 808 prison today, but he might end up there. Dangerous. That was dope. I really like when the kick came in. (2021) Lil Durk. Oh my goodness, bro. He was on a run. Yeah, great melody. Where's the kick at? Yeah, that part's tough. Yeah, that's tough. Shout out Tim. That's a placement beat, as usual. Do, 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 do. See how this goes. Wait, this is the one from the community, right? Long ass intro. It's on the verge of an 808, 831. It is a little bit crunchy. You could turn it down, but that's classic JT. I like the synth melodies. What the? Okay. New 808 patterns, that's always nice. We got a long gap. Whoa. Interesting. Very, very crunchy. But shout out to JT. Thank you for sending. We have Josh, aka J Cooley, in the chat. Up next, 140 BPM, F sharp minor. Thank you for sending and skipping the line.
Cooley on the beat.
Ever seen Red Rock Sounds? No. I like the organ. Solid melody, everything's in key too. I would turn up the 808. They make some incredible hardware emulations. Like what types of equipment? You could have it up here. Make it so the open hat isn't too panned in the left ear. Yeah, even without the kick, you turn up the 808. I like that section. I don't hear too many people doing stuff like that. Like have the beat play and then once the drums cut out, have like a whole different section. That's awesome. Main thing, because it really sounds like that, you could definitely turn it up much louder. It's a loop, you're afraid. Who cares if it's a loop? The only other thing that's really sticking out is just the open hat in my left ear. You can have it panned, but just don't pan it too much, too far. Yeah, I love this section too. Tim, what are you? This beat is interesting, but has a very bad mix. That's also not true. Mix is fine, just gotta be turned up a little bit. You made the loop. Shout out to you. The Poltec EQP1A, okay. That's a lot of stuff. That's cool. Shout out to you, Tim. Yeah, no, Tim, you shouldn't have said that. Thank you for sending though. First time that you sent to the stream. Really, just two things: turn it up, turn the 808 up. Oh, and the third thing, pan that, open that. But yeah, solid beat. Let me see. I think it's William up next. Tim, oh my god. No. I'll let you guys hear it at full volume so we can lose our hearing. Damn. I that somebody pick a sentence. Okay, I would say that that was very, very, very loud. Pablo says 5 years. What's that? Move 808. The maximum 3582. The maximum, which is 5 years. It's not out of key. The 808 police doesn't only arrest people for being out of key. This, yeah, the lead sound selection and the mix. Super loud, super distorted. That would have to be 5 years, as Pablo said. Not necessarily inclined to do any favors because you've been spamming the whole stream. Bang. All right. Up next, what's the queue? Let me clear the spam. Put that in the inbox. We have a total of 43 beats in the email. Next up. If it's this synth, the entire beat is going to be a problem. Of course it is. I think it could be cool, but it's way, 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 way too repetitive with the alien noise kind of thing. The drums are hard. I like the piano. Sound selection, though, I don't know. It sounds a little bit, you know what I mean? A little alienish in not a great way, and it's super repetitive, not even an octave switch. So just work on that. The other aspects were pretty good though. Moving on. And yes, I'm on the general line now. All line skips are open. Let's see how this one is. It's promising so far. I mean, that was a 80812, might be a 80826. It's not horrible, but there's definitely clear notes that the 808 should be going to based on the chords of the guitar that they're just not going to. Someone said 80831. It's not. Oh, never mind. I thought you meant 831. It is a 80831. Active 808 violation. How long do I view the beats? Aren't you watching the stream right now? It's solid everywhere else, but the 808, it just needs to follow the chords. Just got done with one of the music theory course about courses from India. Thank you. Shout out to you. I appreciate that. Oh yeah, promising melody, all that stuff. Just make sure that your 808 follows it. Otherwise, it's going to make it sound kind of off. But not terrible. Wait, did we sentence? I think. Move mixer. I mean, I might do order to pay a fine for that. 3561. Okay, so you want to go lower than that? Community service. All right, we could do that. Community service it is, especially because it's a first-time offender. We got one from someone who put in the email, I'm 14, just like Tim. Okay, I'm okay. I'm okay. Let's try that one again. Yo, what? No, it's not going hard, bro. What the hell? Anyone have like a good caption for that beat? Bro. All right. Wow. Next next up we have WB. Please don't have to like that synth. But let's see. Ten out of 10 tag. But is it gonna be the piano the whole beat? Oh, there we go. Octave switch. Okay, this one's cool. I think the piano gets kind of repetitive because it's like over and over and over. It would be nice if you changed up the pattern or switched the sound. The octave switch is nice, but it comes in all the way at like a minute. 808. I would do 8 bars of that 808 and then bring this one in right after. Counter melody is good. Dude, I'm actually I think Sound Guy's running the stream. He's about to be, bro. Paulo, can you send that that one beat that you did with that, was it Jetsu Holiday? Yeah, just be careful with the overly repetitive piano. I gotta hear that again, bro. All right. Next up. This is Twisted in the chat. Okay, who do we hear? Real answers only, not troll answers. Who do you actually hear on this beat? Let me know in the chat. Can you still send beats? Yes, please send to chambers@chambersmixedit.com. The queue isn't terrible. It's like 30 or 40 beats in my email right now. You can send, you'll be added to that queue. If at any time you want to skip over the entire line and be played immediately next, you can skip the line. The instructions are in the description for all the new people joining the chat. Yes, send some beats. Nardo Wick is a good answer. Dave Blunt's probably not. Future, I'll take that one, yeah. Great, alright. Shout out to Twisted. The chat froze because of you. Now we gotta handle that or whatever. Let's load up the next one in the meantime. We got Cyrex88, who I saw in the chat before. While we try to get the chat reloaded. Travis Scott type melody. Interesting timing. It's a nice melody. How do you guys feel about the drum bounce timing though? Let's see. Who says? Someone says too much going on in the drums. Someone said I like the offset in the drums. Best drums all stream. Interesting. I think the melody is one of the best melodies from the stream. You said you made it from scratch too, which is awesome. Yeah, shout out to Cyrex88 in the chat. Thank you for sending. Where are we at? All right, next up. Chief Keef sample. Am I about to get copyright airstriked? Probably. Thank you to JT for getting me a copyright airstrike. It is Trapper. Ever use Cubase? No. You have to take me hostage to make me do that. Okay, solid drum bounce to it. Not hydrated. I think the point is you got to be dehydrated to really get the trap. You guys should stick to the sound. Stick to whatever you want. Make whatever you want. But don't limit yourself though. Buck Beats. What's good? Set put auto-tune on Trapaholics mixtapes. Well, there's not much pitch in saying Trapaholics mixtapes, so it's not really gonna do anything. But we could try. If I put auto-tune, whatever. Test. See how like I could kind of talk normally, but there's not much pitch in my voice to begin with. Trapaholics, exactly. Doesn't do anything. But if I did Trapaholic, then it would do something. Yeah, shout out JT. Next up, where were we at? Comedy Beats from Pablo. All right. What sense do we have in the back? Can you send an M4A? Please send an MP3. M4A, M4 nay. We have a Pro 3 from Sequential Circuits or whatever. We have a Dave Smith Prophet Rev 2. We have a Juno 106. We have a Prophet 6. There's a Mellotron down here. Those are the synths in the back. About to be trash? Yeah, probably. Who do we hear on this? Tim does not like the bell. Where am I? After putting 6 analog labs, probably don't put 6 analog labs. That's my advice. Like, render it out into audio files. Don't use just MIDI. That's crazy. Interesting. Piano switch up. Tyler the Realtor. Second troll beat of the day. Shout out to Pablo. Next up, I'm trying to make an arrest. I need someone to make a horrible 808 mistake. Let's see. Alright, what do we think about this? I think the kick could punch a little bit harder. Vic, what's out of key? Please tell me. I mean, like, same thing I've been saying though, just really repetitive stuff over and over. You know what I mean? Like, you can't be making people listen to over and over and over. But once you get that fixed, adjusted, whatever, more variation, definitely get some more punch out of that kick. Everything is out of key, Bic. Really? All right. Project 47. Project _47. not sure how I feel about that low bass. The one. Sounds like a frog. Yeah, exactly. That was kind of cool. Interesting textures. Maybe take that super low bass up like an octave. You got a long night ahead. Yeah, man. All right. On to the next.
Sorry, man.
Big, we're having Valhalla for dinner. I think this is based off my last placement. Was it my last one? I think so, with Kalen. Sounds like exactly like it, but a different version of it. Why did it get quieter? Solid melody. You could definitely turn it way up though. Maybe like a lead melody to fill the space would be really nice too. Says the 80812. What's the 80812? 80812. Octave check. There's nothing wrong with this 808. Unless there is. I hope not. We could do it though. There's nothing wrong. Alright, Bic, just get Wingstop if you want, I guess. It's whatever. Don't level up your mixing, that's fine. Interesting.
Hey, come on, JD. Play with that track.
I think this works in like a video game sense. Like definitely it's like this, you hear it in the background of a video game, but what kind of video game would it be? Like I'm trying to figure out what I would be doing right now in the game. Mining outer space, underground dungeon, Zelda. Okay, sounds icy. Rocket League, Victory Royale. Yeah, I mean, I guess any of those could work. Definitely hearing the video game type though. Solid saxophone to start. does kind of sound like combining two different worlds. Like the melody is a very different vibe than what you get from the drums. I'll go for like smoother sounding, not like super staccato, like choppy type drums, more smooth R&B type sounds for a saxophone like that. Kick sounds like someone punching a desk. Yeah, I would work on the drum sound selection. That's really it. The melody was tough. Just need the drums to match it. Okay. Let's go. Your music theory course helps to make my own melodies, of course. Whether it's in the online class or with the master melody course that I have, really any of those are great resources to learn how to make melodies on your own, how to make freestyle melodies that you can play on a keyboard, how to make melodies in a chord progression, outside of a chord progression, all that stuff. This is tough. I like this one. It's nice to hear one that doesn't have anything really wrong with it. Do I join the monthly one or can I choose which course? Really depends what you want. Online class, the essentials bundle for sure has all the music theory stuff, the basics music theory course and the advanced music theory course. If you want to learn chord scales, melodies, all that stuff, that's great. If you see one video in there that you want to learn, you could rent it, but I would honestly recommend the essentials bundle for you specifically, because it's going to have all that music theory information and probably more valuable, you'll get more value than one of the individual courses that way. Contact me, email me, just look in the description. Really like the bass, how much movement it has. Thank you very much for sending. Next up. This might be spam. We'll take the risk. Self-aware as hi-hat. If you use real physical instruments in your beats, would it make it sound better? That could have a lot of answers. There's plenty of VSTs that sound like real instruments, and you could be playing a guitar in real life and play it horribly, but play a VST guitar in MIDI and sound much better. It depends what your skill level is with the instrument. I mean, obviously playing real instruments is always great, it has that human feel, but if you don't know how to play them, then it's not going to sound better. But at the same time, VSTs have gotten to be super high quality, if you're using the right ones. It's really like a ton of different answers for that question. I think this could work with the right artist. Not too many artists, but with the right one, yeah, for sure. Definitely like a more specific style. You just gotta find the right person to work with it. That is a M4A. That is a FLP. Why in the hell am I being sent FLPs? That has nothing in the email. Wow. What the? Let's try this one. People have a hard time sending the right thing. I just asked for one MP3. I got people sending me 6 WAV files and a FLP. What are we doing? Have I ever used EverMotion? No. It's a hard sample. The drums better hit. We're at -6 decibels right now. Does Essentials come with all courses? No, just make it says it all on the website. It literally lists it. Essentials has the music theory stuff and the basic stuff, but the full access gives you literally every video, which is over 100 videos, all mixing, sound selection, sampling, sound design, placement breakdowns, trap, drill, R&B, whatever. Just look on the website. It will tell you everything. Yeah, this first thing, pick up the volume a lot. And make the kick less panned in my left ear. What the hell? Alright, something is definitely not right in this area. Yeah, no, it's too hectic there. Now this part's clean, but when you start trying to layer other stuff, it gets really complicated. Can you follow along on a different DAW? Yes. Courses are taught in FL, but the concepts can be applied anywhere. It's music theory, not music theory only for FL, just general music theory. So yeah, you could learn it in whatever you use. All right, moving on. It's another hard sample. The drums need to hit. This is dope. It has that like low quality YouTube to MP3 kind of feel sound to it. It's a great beat. It's just that one thing. Like, you know that very specific sound when you download something off YouTube and it like reduces the quality a tiny bit. That's what I'm hearing. Definitely one of the best from the stream though. Yeah, the only thing that I was thinking is just the quality, but aside from that, it's perfect download. What the hell? Wow, I've never seen this. Alright, there we go. I finally got it.
Can y'all hear me out there?
Loud. Damn, bro. It's literally about to break somebody's speaker. I mean, that cannot be not jail time. 808, 831. I mean, damn.
Violation. You're going to jail. Time to take him away, boys.
Alright, let's try to turn this part up. Now this part's cool, but that 808, oh my goodness. It's super fire. You can see it in like a racing game, like racing video game or racing movie or something, but it's just the distortion is the only problem because it literally hurts some people's ears. Like when you listen to it and ignore the distortion, yeah, it's an awesome beat. But yeah, right there, that's the crazy part. Shout out SNX. Definitely a cool concept. Just crazy distorted. Let me see. I gotta find somebody in my email.com. 555-555. Thank you for sending and skipping the line since the line is, let me see. We got 47 beats in the email. Let's see. so far. TV error type E, yes. And once the drums came in, it was cool. The intro was lengthy for sure, and a little bit confusing. So if you could rework that, shorten it somehow, make it sound more interesting. But I feel like once we got here, it's cool. Yeah, no, the beat's cool. I'll just figure out how to change up the intro. But thank you for skipping the line. I appreciate you. Next up, we got WB number 2. Hold on. 80812. Deluxe decoy in the building.
808 violation. You're going to jail.
What's crazy is the 808 is fine, but the synth bass is not. Yeah, that's always interesting. So some people get the 808 perfectly in key, but then they do a bass, and it should be the same thing, but it's like way off. Aside from that, super crunchy. Definitely turn the 808 down. First thing, yeah, get the bass in key. Second thing, turn the 808 down a little bit. Third thing, turn the snare down a tiny bit. Fourth, melody's cool. Maybe add some delay to it. Make it fill some more space. Some counter melodies or strings or whatever like throughout the beat would be nice too. Can't leave our solo on a bass. We got an 808 3571. What's that? Order to pay a fine. Okay, that's not bad. Your punishment from the 808 police has been stated. Yeah, just some mixing things and some key things to work on. We got a beat from Tim called Sucker for Love. Try to figure out what I would do just to make it different at some point, so it's not the same sample. Wait, if you played your own chords on this with like piano or something, that'd be dope. Do not actually have to pay a fine, but shout out to you. We're gonna release you from 808 prison for that. Shout out Tim. Fire drums as usual though. Alright. Up next. Drums are solid. The guitar gets to be a little bit much. It's kind of loud. Some reverb, turn it down, just make it sound smoother in the beat instead of like standing out as loud as it is. Yeah, definitely the guitar could use some mixing, but the drums were fine. Alright. Wave file. Try this one. This one's clean. Has a good melody, solid drums, solid mix too. Yeah, I mean, not much to critique. Shout out to Daki, D-A-K-I. Thank you for sending. We have about like 10-ish minutes left. Probably get 5 to 10 more beats in. If you want to skip the line to be guaranteed to be played today, now is the time, but about 10-15 minutes left. I will be back again tomorrow, 4 o'clock p.m. Eastern, same time, same place, to play the same list of beats in my email. Super quiet intro. Oh no. 808 12 that, but Since when? Oh my god, they don't want me to announce it, so they turn my type to keyboard off. You can't escape it though.
808 violation.
Okay, this could be really good, but the 808, that second note that goes up high, needs to be changed. The clap needs to not be pinned so hard on my left ear. And the last thing, the intro is really, really quiet. So I'll turn that up to start. But aside from that, it's a really nice beat. Yeah, damn, that 808 really throws it off a little bit. Best site for soul sample, I like Splice for sure. Yeah, just those three things: 808 clap and the intro. All right, after that. Might be another violation. I mean, yeah, I mean, I would say for this, just start by working on melodies that have direction to them and aren't kind of randomly placed. Stay in one key, find a good sound that you like to use, and just work on your chords and melodies, and then start working on the other stuff. First time playing piano type beat. Do I think your melodies are placement ready? What? Damn, bro, I've heard so many beats that I don't put people's names with the beats. I think you did the one from scratch, right? I mean, I thought it sounded pretty good, yeah. Really want to hear dun dun dun, you know, with the 808, follow what the melody is doing. Two things. The 808 should be following the melody, boom, 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 like going up in pitch, boom, boom, boom. That would definitely help a lot. And the other thing is just the variation. Like the fills are cool, but like if that led into a different type of section, that would be really nice. Just so it's not the same thing every time. Drum sound selection is nice. Just gotta work on that 808 and then the arrangement of it. Yeah, other like same kind of thing I've been saying today. Like if you have melodies like right here, definitely bring them up. They're super quiet, and I love to hear that with the drums, like back here. Bring that same piano in there, but just turn it up because it gets really quiet there. I like the 808. I like the 808 volume too. Yeah, just be careful of the parts that don't have the 808 or the drums. It gets really quiet sounding. Like right here, you could definitely turn the melody up, and right here in between. Other than that, good drum bounce to it. I'll be streaming tomorrow, yeah, 4:00 p.m. Eastern time. Same place, same time, off the same list. Probably do like 3 more after this.
My God, you look like a gangster.
Yep, same thing over and over. Turn it up and variation. I like it pitched down because the melodies are super high, and if you pitch them down a little bit, it sounds better. And the 808 is also pretty high. So, just the idea though, if you want to try it. He has the cool like Zaytoven vibe to it. Alright, we got 2 more. Aggressive trap beat.
Azaria made this. Purchase your tracks.
I mean, that's got to be a violation. Make sure your 808 stays in key, follows the melody. Turn the hi-hats down because they're really harsh, especially if you listen to them for too long. It's going to start hurting your ears. Aside from that, just change the bell up at some point because it's really just the same bell over and over. 808 3583. That slide was ugly. Alright, I'm going to pick a random one to be the last one. And then, like I said, I'll be back in tomorrow at 4:00 p.m. Eastern time. Let's see. Is there an 808? Yeah, this one, make sure that people can hear the 808 in the first place. The melody seemed a little bit crowded. If you simplified it and gave it some more, you know, like a point A and a point B instead of just placing notes down. Like, it's not a bad drum pattern, but the 808 is like hiding. So just make sure people can hear that and try simplifying the melody. Yeah, I guess that's gonna do it. 4 o'clock p.m. Eastern time tomorrow. Same line, same time, same place. Shout out to everyone who came, listened to beats, played beats, all that stuff. Appreciate you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. If you want to send in the meantime, you can, but the list is probably at like 40 or 50 beats right now. Just to let you know. But yeah, see you.